Jessica Russo with Grow Your Life Mentorship Program, where I teach you how to have a lovely, beautiful, successful, happy life and grow your garden, because that is what makes us so happy, is when we go back to nature and go back to our roots and grow our own food. When you grow your own food, you feel happy, you feel fulfilled. And I was wondering if you wanted to come on a little adventure with me this morning. I love waking up and being able to harvest all these cute little plants, and I put them in my juice. I do use frozen strawberries and frozen blueberries and a banana and sometimes an avocado and a celery from the store to enhance this juice and make it more tasty. But I do love all of these herbs, and it's such a wonder to be able to go in the garden and know that I have some of these wonderful plants that I can cut and snip and add to my green juice in the morning. Makes me feel alive. After I drink this juice, I feel on fire. I feel like I'm nourishing my body. Perhaps you'll make your own juice and have your own little herb garden and vegetable garden that you can grow beautiful things to nourish your soul and your body. Come on, let's go. Here is my herb garden, and I put it here because I have a sidewalk that stops my mint, which is over here, all this mint from crawling into the grass or into other gardens. I always go around my garden with a big bowl and a pair of scissors for this juice, and I grab whatever tip I like. So this one here is called wormwood, which is an antiviral, a very healthy little plant. It has a lot of perfumey smell to it. So this one is wormwood. Just grab little sections like this. Put some mint, and mint is really tasty. I have 3 different kinds of mint in this garden, and I love the flavor in my juice. So I just keep grabbing mint leaves. I do wash everything when I get into the house. This one here, this white flower, this is yarrow. Yarrow is a very good plant, and I'm gonna put just one little leaf in my juice. Guaranteed that you have these at your home, and you maybe didn't even know you could put it in your juice or put it in your salad. Clover. All kinds of clovers are edible and delicious, and I put them in my juice. I'm probably not gonna put these pods. These are all the little seeds. I will take these off and I will just put the leaves in. But I put clover in my juice. I am gonna peel this aloe vera, and I'm gonna put just the insides. And you don't wanna put too much, and you don't wanna eat it often, but it is very good for you to eat some slimy aloe vera. So I'm gonna put that in my juice. This one is sage. I'm very proud of this plant. I grew it from seed. It's a first for me. Sage from seed, and it is so beautiful. And when the plant gets big enough, I'm gonna be drying the leaves and in the dehydrator and have sage, fresh sage from the garden. It just sounds so amazing. Okay, let's go see what else we can find. And this one is arugula, and they're bitter, so I don't put too many, but it's an abundant plant. It grows like a weed, and you can definitely harvest so much from it. I love to put it in my salads as well. So I just grabbed the bigger leaves. This one is fennel, and I just grabbed one little, tastes like licorice. Fennel is amazing, and I just love picking the leaves, not even worrying about the bulb. I just put all the leaves in everything. It's fantastic. And some parsley, the plant that just keeps on giving. Parsley is one of those plants that no matter what your climate, it can survive. I've had parsley survive the winter and come back. If you can grow some parsley. This plant here, surprisingly, was from seed, and it has been here for 1.5 years, and it just keeps on giving. It is so beautiful. Tabbouleh in my juice. It's just such an amazing plant. And beautiful moringa. This is a tree, and it is a very good healer. So I'm gonna just cut off a whole branch here and stick this. It is a little bit strong flavored, but it is fantastic. So the whole thing is just gonna go right in my juice. Now, if you're just starting out in your gardening journey, I highly recommend that you go to the plant sales in your area, the garden sales, plant exchanges. These things are so fantastic for learning about plants that work well in your area. I recently picked up this amazing vine. It is doing so well. It is a spinach vine. I haven't had much luck growing spinach from seed, but this was a plant that I bought for $5, and look at how happy it is. So I also just cut 1 or 2 leaves from this beautiful plant and stick that in my juice. I try to cut off, you know, sometimes you get these little blemishes, so I just cut off the blemishes while I'm at it, and it is gonna make it so delicious. Right over here, an insulin plant. So this one supposedly regulates your insulin. I found this one also at the same plant sale. And I will put one of these leaves in my juice. And this one is dill. Also such a prolific plant. And I just snap off a whole leaf, a whole little branch, and I put this whole thing right in the juice. Anytime you walk around dill, it just smells so fantastic. And put this one is dwarf basil. I'm actually gonna grab 2 today. Cut off the flowers, some of the flowers. And I'll take the whole thing, all of these little leaves, and they will go in my juice. And collard leaves, honestly, I'm not a big fan of collard, but in my juice, I love it because it gets blended with everything else. So just 1 leaf. 1 leaf of collard. Get off the ants. And that's gonna go in the juice as well. Okay, so here we are. We have our collard and dill and spinach and all of my little basils. Arugula and the moringa. I'm gonna keep the stem out. Just go like this. And the clover, yarrow, parsley. Love the parsley. This one is the fennel, insulin plant, a piece of sage, a piece of wormwood, some more dill, a different kind of mint. Okay, all my vegetables are in from the garden. And then I'm gonna add a celery stalk, 1 stalk of celery that I've chopped up into pieces. I have my frozen strawberries. Fresh strawberries would also do. It's just to add some sweetness, so we're not always tasting all the bitters and the sours from all these vegetables. A whole cup of blueberry, a whole cup of strawberry, 2 apples. I like peeled apples. You don't have to peel your apple. Now, if ever you have a brown banana in your life, put it in the freezer. You can make banana bread. You can do all kinds of treats with it. And you can also use your brown banana in your juice. This adds that sweetness to your juice. There's my peeled banana. You can add just a handful of grapes. Small aloe vera. So what you do is you just cut down the middle, push out the insides. You fill it to the top where it cover all of your ingredients with filtered water. So there you have it, full of water, strawberries, blueberries, some vegetables. You could add a cucumber. Oh, last time I added a cucumber. I didn't add it this time. I think that's pretty darn good. Put our lock on. If you don't have one of these mixers, you should get yourself one because they are great for energy. Press on. 1 minute at full speed, block your ears. Perfect, and then you're done. Look at that. Such a beautiful color today. Sometimes it's greener than others. When you add frozen fruit, it helps make the juice better. Cheers to your health, to your wealth, to your success, to growing your life. Peace, love. Please comment below. Let me know what you think. Hope this was helpful. I hope that you feel inspired to grow your own vegetables, grow your own herbs, and make yourself a delicious juice. Great. We'll see you next time. That's so tasty. Have a great day. Bye, guys.